Yay, it's working. Let me let that run for a second, make sure. Okay, cool. We are good. I have to use my other phone to see comments because I have it on the tripod. But it is Mio here, and I'm one half of the Souls and Stardust podcast, which we do need to record soon. Today is just going to be a general reading, not doing any personal requests until the 7th of the month when we do our monthly YouTube readings. Those are $15, and you can sign up through our website, soulsandstardustpodcast.com. Or if you can't wait until the 7th, you can order a video reading that will go out in a week or less. Or you can book a one-on-one reading with Shannon or myself if you want to do like a live call, or if you're local to either one of us. Let me open up the comments. All right, so today's intentions, um, just some clarification. It's just a general collective reading. So if you're tuning in, this is just, we're coming up on the Leo new moon. So just wanted to do like a little overview of like what's coming up for this Leo season for us. I'm going to be using the Clarifying Life Situations deck, which that's just an Amazon deck. That's for saying hi. Yeah. Like, but now I want to play because I'm like a toddler. We're going to use Your Soul Mission. That's the Souls and Stardust deck. Um, the Modern Witch Tarot, which is one of my favorites. And then whatever else I feel led to up here. Sorry, I took him for a walk. I did all the things. I fed him. And now he's like, I'm not getting enough attention. But also wanted to show you how cute. Look at what someone made for me. It is, you could store flour in it. I don't know, it's too pretty to use. I haven't used it yet. But isn't it adorable? So I put it up here for look. And I repainted this desk so that it's nice and pretty. And then we got charms, we have songs. So we're just gonna see what happens from here. I had a stash of IM decks. So I'm gonna be selling these at the merch table at our next the Downstairs Project show for my daughter's band. She's like, hey, literally the morning I found all my extra decks that I didn't realize I had stashed, I go, oh, I should go do like a pop up and sell these or do something because I have like, there's a lot of like farmers markets and pop ups around town. I'm like, oh, that'd be cute. And it's real, inexpensive just to get a little table. And um, I was like, I could probably sell these out really fast. And then Zanaya woke up. Do not chew that. Zanaya woke up and she's like, Mom, do you want to sell your IM decks at our merch table? And I'm like, okay, well, that's a sign. That's a validation. So then later in the day, someone else texts me a picture of my IM decks. I was like, okay, I hear you. We're gonna get rid of these and we're gonna sell them out. What is in your mouth? Okay. All right, so take a few deep breaths. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time and your energy and always your support, your kind words. When something does resonate, if you want to leave that as a comment, or after the live is done, if you want to leave a comment, if you're catching the rewatch, like all of that stuff helps. Yeah, this helps us grow, helps us spread the word. It's really cool when I get to book readings and talk to people that are not like my direct friends or friends of friends. It's like, oh, how'd you find us? Oh, I found you through a Reddit group or found you through YouTube or your podcast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like people are hearing us and finding, you know, that the guidance is helping. And then the YouTube mini readings, what I really, really appreciate is when most people do it is they send a text message or a DM afterwards, just validating their mini reading that we did for them. And usually they're like, dude, you guys are spot on. It's creepy. So What's up? The other stuff that's cool that people have done is they're like, okay, before I sign up, they wrote it in a text message, texted it to themselves to remind them like what they wanted to hear about. And then we do the reading blindly. And then she's like, oh my God, you touched on every single thing that I had like written. Or sometimes some of the energies were coming through as if it were like two things, as one, but then it was actually two separate things, but it was still the same, energy or whatever. So love hearing that kind of stuff. All right. Our first card of the day. So for this Leo energy this season, going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And I love that this one actually, I mean, it's positive either way. Like even if it fell in reverse, it's still manifesting the new, but this one is upright. And in photography, like these are what's called like long exposure, right? So you're getting the headlights from the cars passing by, but you've slowed your shutter down so slow, but it's still collecting all the light in, but because the shutter's so slow, it's not seeing the actual cars or driving by. So you're just getting the remnants of the light, essentially. You're getting the essence of the light that's going through. And so I kind of see that symbolically, like, okay, things, maybe time felt like it was slowing down or standing still, or maybe going too fast and nothing's happening, but it's all been captured. And then now you're left with this image of like solid standing still, but life happening around you, right? So don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. So I'm saying, I am recovering from my traumas. So that with going forward, it's like, okay, sometimes easier said than done, right? Where we're like, okay, I'm moving forward, I'm overcoming these things, I'm releasing these people, I'm releasing these beliefs. And there's a fine line between, okay, I'm healing, I'm recovering, and then are we always in a state of like, how did my friend worded it one time? She's like, if you're always focused on that you're healing, like at what point are you always going to be healing, or are you going to be like, okay, I'm healed over this thing, it no longer affects me anymore? Where's, or is it a constant state of recovery? Is it a constant state of, not moving forward from something? So when these two come out together, I definitely see it like recovering and moving forward, because it's talking about the past. So it's talking about like how we can, because the other thing about this is this was most likely taken later at night, or usually these long exposures are taken at night. So you think of the dark or the dark night of the soul. And then with the slow exposure, that's how you're capturing the light. And so if you can symbolically layer that into your life, if you kind of catch my drift, which most of you guys are speaking languages of signs and symbols. So hopefully you'll get what I'm putting down, right? Okay, what else? What else this Leo season? Oh, all right, well, we got two. Commit to the journey with determination. Go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. And open doors. You have many options, so take your time, choose what's right. All right, so let's get a little more here. Let me see, I can bring this down a little bit. All right, so let's see what this journey is about and what these open doors are for. This one is the soul mission. I just know he's getting into something. Bruce, you better not be chewing something under your teacher's side. It's like a toddler. I'm like, you're mighty suspicious over there. All right, so what is this journey? What are these open doors? Let's get some clarification on that. So helping others brings you closer to fulfilling your mission, be of service. So how can you help others with this journey that you're on right now, or that you feel the call and the pull and the nudge to? How can you help others? Tell us more about these open doors. Your mission involves bringing people together and creating unity, build community. So, are you supposed to be inviting people over, having a party, hosting? What is something that's going to bring like-minded people together that you can do? Because both of them are talking about other people. And bottom of the deck. Oh, it was funny. It was like backwards, but bottom of the deck is your ability to hold space for others is a sacred gift. Hold space. Okay, so tell me more. Oh, you look very guilty. What do you have in your mouth? Give me 1 second. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull from the tarot. Let's get more information. What's the energy of this stuff going on? Full card and King of Cups. So, yep, the beginning, because you got the open door, right? So something new, the beginning of this journey. You actually got commit to the journey. So, oh, how funny. She's even got a little dog next to her. And Bruce is over here causing a pay attention to me. And then King of Cups. So it's going to be something that will be maybe either working with King of Cups type energy, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be a particular person, could be a leader of an organization, could be the fact that it's like just going to be a heart and it'll be heart fulfilling as well as you'll be able to serve in your mind, your logic, maybe utilizing administrative stuff within a healing or softer or heart-led community, maybe bringing balance to those things with your natural gifts and abilities. So let's see. So also with the King of Cups, tap into your artistic side. You know, painting workshops, work with your hands. Maybe this is redoing something in your house, bringing beauty, new project, maybe inviting. I mean, this could be even something with all this community and stuff coming up. Doesn't have to be like a big official workshop. What if you're like, hey, I'm doing a painting project at my house. Would everyone like to come over, have some, mocktails, cocktails, and we can do some fun stuff and hang out and do some art therapy or whatever, right? So we got choose wisely, decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destiny journey. So follow the inklings. So even if it feels like I don't have, like, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but pay attention to all the invitations or the feelings or the little ideas that'll just pop into your head sometimes where you're like, oh, I should do that. And then someone says something about it and brings it up and, later validates that for you, right? Oh, I just looked up as it said 1444. 1444. serene haven. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, where serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. So maybe again, look at all this water. Excuse me. Look at all this water that's coming through, right? And look at how still it is. Maybe you can lead go do like a meditation workshop or a silent workshop. Bottom of the deck is highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. Let's bring in a different deck. Let's see. So this next portion, this is going to be Leo season. If you have, that was general energy. We'll do Leo love energy, love and relationships. And because my brain has to resort these out real quick. Okay. All right. So, what is the energy for this Leo season for your love and relationships? And take it how you want to. If you're like, I'm not in any relationships, you can apply it towards, your intimate connections and friendships and wherever you're at in life. Just, it doesn't have to be like literal. If you're single, this could be for potential, for this near future. If you're already partnered, this could be deepening or separating or whatever direction you need for your validation on your current relationships. So let's see what we got. Oh my God, I hear him going crazy. He's driving up the stairs. He's got the zoomies. Well, there's your Leo energy for your love life is the zoomies. Yeah. Well, this should be exciting. Have some. So the message, as he's got the zoomies and wants my attention, is have some effing patience. All is aligning in divine timing. Oh, sorry, it goes the opposite. All is aligning in divine timing. So easier said than done. Hey, the card just said have some effing patience, man. It's all aligning. Ah, you're psycho. Get down. Down. All right, good boy. So there is an undeniable magnetic pull. Ooh, drop this a little here. Bruce is like, I'll get him. I'll get him. I got it. Could be the ultimate happy ending. You hear that? That's your validation. And love can't come in if your heart isn't open, though. This is actually something that I've been thinking more about, too. Holy distractions, you guys. He normally doesn't get zoomies till nighttime. So he's tapped into the energy. But this love can't come in if your heart isn't open. This whole time, like, I've been divorced for a while. And I haven't been in like a relationship. And I just kept thinking like, but my heart is open. My heart is open. And then I had some experiences that symbolically taught me and showed me like, no, it's not. You are highly guarded and highly protective of yourself. And even it's like, being at the animal shelter and seeing like how these animals like want and desire to be loved. But if you get near them, it's like, right? That was what was reflected back to me, where I'm like, I desire the love and affection and all of these things, but like I was really, really freaking out internally, like these dogs in a cage that want it, but haven't had it or haven't felt safe enough with somebody, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, all right, got to work on that, but cool. And then this one also came out, trust this and take the leap, for fuck's sake. So there's some patience. There is a pull. happy endings, but reminding you, open up your heart. And then maybe towards the end of Leo season, it's like, all right, trust it and take the leap for whatever that means. Let's see. That's from your girlfriend's No BS Love Oracle, which I found one extra deck while I was cleaning up yesterday. This one was one just on Amazon. I can post it if I remember afterwards. I'll post it in the comments, the link. And if you're here, leave a comment so I know you're here. I have it pulled up on my other phone so I can see. And then don't forget on the 7th, we'll have our monthly YouTube readings. No. All right, what's our love? That's too much. Love and relationship energy for Leo season. Whatever your situation is, whoever pops into your mind right now. Okay. Time. Cloudy judgment. So we got waiting, cycles, moments, which you also had this one about divine timing. Are you good now? Are you good now, dude? So this one came out cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted, and then clarity. So you or somebody else, either one person's having the cloudy judgment and one person has clarity, or somebody is going from cloudy to clear. Which, if you look, it's, like I was talking about this, if it's a manual lens, how you gotta adjust it until the picture comes clearer for what you're trying to focus on. Also, I don't know if any of these numbers are significant for you, but it's in between the 12 and the 1, and there's like the 13 there. So I don't know if that could be like the 12th of the month, 1st of the month, like August 1st, August 12th. Ooh, okay, whoops. Well, you did get the dog card, loyalty. Hold up. Ugh. Trusting, reliability, and believing. And it's a black dog. I used to have a black dog named Otis. But I think it's funny that we had the dog zooming through here all crazy when I was asking about that Leo energy for this month. And he was like, and then he's like, just wants my love and attention. But look at how we got that coming through. These were the other ones that fell out at my feet. First, it was a big, huge pile. So I'm like, I'm not doing all that. But these ones fell upright. So we're just going to go through them. So with the cloudy judgment, you got obscurity. So secrets, mystery, concealing. You got an apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Someone's conflicted. There's hot and cold decisions, multiple choices. But then we got peace with balance, harmony, friendship, and chemistry. So there's no doubt that there's some chemistry there. And obviously, otherwise, it would be easy to walk away if there wasn't chemistry and connection there. Because to me, it's simple. If you don't have that spark or attraction, it's so easy just to oh yeah, sorry, you weren't in my top of mind, or I'm not feeling it, or whatever, right? But when you do have chemistry connection, it's like, oh my God, when is it gonna align? When is it all unfolding? When will it be the next thing, the next thing, the next thing? Instead of learning to be okay with the current moment now and where things are at right now, whatever that means for you, whatever, position of waiting that you're in. Bottom of the deck, intimacy, bonding, sensual confiding, which I was just talking about going on camping dates with someone recently, like when the weather cools down. So Like, I can't wait for that. Let's see what else wants to come out with there. So let's see if you have no contact with someone right now. Sorry. Let me drink my water. And then we'll pull some charms and stuff. All right, so this is our no contact deck. You can get it on our website. They basically print and ship directly from makeplayingcards.com. So I don't actually have these. I don't have, like before when we used to do these decks, the Your Girlfriend's No Bullshit. We would have to take pre-orders and then buy them in bulk and then like sell them, versus this one, you can just go straight to the website and they print and ship you directly. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is if you're in no contact with somebody. What's the energy behind that? I'm gonna pull some songs because I feel like music is always symbolic and big for me. I'll turn on, YouTube or Spotify or whatever, throw it on random, and whatever or whoever I'm thinking about, like if they pop into my awareness, like usually there's a song that's like the lyrics are just right at that moment. So even in distance, I'm holding space for your growth and healing. So someone that still wants to see you do well, wants to see you happy and healing, even if it's not with them. And they still check up every now and again or hear, oh, have you seen so-and-so? Or, leaning in a little extra close if they hear about you. What did I say? Someone is still keeping an eye on you, even from a distance. See, even in distance, even from a distance. I just said that they could be keeping an eye just to make sure you're good. So right now too, like, I just want to see, like, okay, for me, if I'm worried about somebody, I just want to check on them. Like, if there were somebody who posted, or like, has anyone, like, is there any, not posted, but just, are they alive? Are you alive? Are you good? All right, cool. Making sure nobody's tagged in any memorial posts and stuff like that. And not all the time, that's saying like once every 20 years. Like, oh, I wonder if so-and-so's alive. At this age, right? Okay, what else? You are evolving on a deep soul level. Trust the process. And then this one wanted to come out with it too. Not now, but not ever. Divine timing is at play. So you had the other divine timing card from Your Girlfriend's No BS Love Oracle. Bottom of the deck is there's lessons to learn in this solitude. Dive deep within. Inner work. And you had that King of Cups. So this one's always hit or miss, but we're going to do the songs what's this game called? Verses. And we'll see if there's any significant music that wants to come up. If you're here, say hi in the comments. I have my other phone open so I can see comments. I just can't respond with my hands, obviously. I could say hi. Oh, okay. So that flew out. Oh, we got Queen. Under Pressure. And Who's Your Daddy? Got 1981, 2002. So maybe go look up the lyrics to those. Maybe you had somebody who was a little dominant. Someone that's under pressure in life, and that's why they had to go no contact, or why it's easier for them just to walk away. Like they're going through a lot. Anything else? Nope, that's not a song card. That's a versus playoff card. Hold on, let me just pull from the. Let me get it. There's like 3 big old stacks in there. Okay. Dude, same thing came out of this one. So, all right, I'm gonna take that. This is the versus card. It came out twice out of the two different stacks that I had. So it said use this card to challenge another player to a face-off. So if somebody comes back, if you have the opportunity or to speak your mind or, you know, mirror back and call somebody on their shit. Ooh, crazy. It says Crazy Train and Ozzy Osbourne, who just crossed yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So maybe someone's going crazy. I don't know what the words are or the lyrics are to that song, but. And then bottom of the deck, we got 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, which I do love that song. I don't know all the lyrics though, but I do like that song. Just put that back, Jet. Something, something. I forget. All right, what else? We're gonna go. Oh God, I hear him chewing on something. Oh, actually, since we're with music right now, we're gonna do the music oracle deck. All right, because it's Leo season. Leo wants a little spotlight and highlight area. So for this new moon, so if you know what house Leo is for you, you can always leave that. And that's what's going to be brought up for this new moon. What category or area, topic in your life. So for example, if you're like an Aries rising, you will be a 5th house Leo. We got Kate Bush, never let go of mystery, cultivate nostalgia for what never was. The arrows of desire are sometimes dipped in poison. But look at the artwork on that one. So maybe the flowers and the plants are significant to you. Damn, we got more flowers. Billie Holiday. If you're going to play with your whole soul. You have no understudy, and sometimes losing beats winning. And then the last one is Kurt Cobain. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise and don't become your own tribute band, and you can't buy Teen Spirit. And I forgot what each of the little symbols mean. Bottom of the deck, Nina Simone. Never trust cures from the system that made you sick. When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. There's nothing more beautiful than speaking truth to power. Okay, so, all right, let's pull any significant letters or words. This is my Spanish bananagrams. We get so SP, which I've heard some people refer to as like a specific person. Could be someone's initials, could be PS. PS, I love you. Yeah. Red. Changing the drapes. There's your Spanish bananagrams with the double L. All right. So I don't know if any of this is significant. Doctors. I don't know. Here you go. All right, we got. Hey, relax. I'm almost done. Black Star. A green. I don't know what that is. Absinthe. You have a butterfly. An avocado, which is a berry. Fun fact. And lastly, a dolphin. So I don't know. All right, last cards. Let's do. Oh, actually, okay. No, I'm going to save that for a different reading because it's a whole process. I'm going to, if you are part of the collective, you can go to the instant access library. If you're not, you would just have to purchase the a la carte for a few bucks. But if you're part of the collective, it's free. I did my first couple readings using the Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards. So if you want to check those out under the instant access tab on the website. All right, where are we going to go? So let's see, what is the last bit of advice we need to know about what's coming up for this Leo season for us? Whoever's watching, whoever finds this, whoever feels pulled to it and goes, oh, this is definitely for me. We got Soothing Scott, Take Time to Whine, and Cautious Carol, Don't Jump Ahead. Bottom of the deck, Logical Louie. What's the worst that could happen? All right. That is your general Leo reading. Let me pull one. And what's our overall energy for this season? So 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So for Leo season, what I want you to really, really focus on is what areas in your life actually need routine, discipline, and consistency. So what areas do you need to work on mastery? It doesn't have to be work related. It doesn't have to be art and creation related. It could be everything from, like, I've been working on dog training. And so the amount of like routine and consistency of like teaching somebody who doesn't speak English, like what I need them to do for me in exchange for this yummy treat, right? So it's showing up and like teaching him how to walk correctly on a leash next to me and to listen to me if I need him to sit or down or, whatever it is. It's like it made me stop and say, okay, there's a lot of other areas in my life that I'm not routine and consistent at, and these are where they fall apart the most. And so this is like that 8 of Pentacles in reverse type energy where it's like, okay, I can do better at showing up every day and doing this 10 to 15 minutes a day, whether it's a workout, whether it's deep cleaning the kitchen, actually like doing 10, 15 minutes of a laundry switch out and folding and actually putting it away all on the same day. Like, I cannot stress to you enough, like how something's, as little as that, because I might find myself glued to my computer for hours editing and I'm so in the zone that everything else is falling apart behind me. And I'm like, oh, suddenly I'm overwhelmed with, the dishes. So now it's like, what area can I, or not where area, but like, how can I just make sure that I'm cleaning up as soon as I'm cooking everything? Or it gets washed and dried and put away immediately if it's something, so it doesn't take up that massive space in the sink and then gets overwhelming that way or whatever. Yeah, so if you haven't figured out, let me know. But maybe that's the question. So if you want to leave that in the comments, what areas can you work on mastering for this month? Anyways, that's your reading. Hope it helps. You can order video readings, instant readings. You can book a call with me. All of that is on Souls and Stardust website. Souls and Stardust website. Souls and Stardust podcast. All right. Hold on. Keep doing it. One more. Here's a flower for you because I love you. All right, I'll see you on the 7th. Love you.